Montserrat font. Montserrat. So what of different shade. So let me just go to my fonts to select.
Have you stumbled upon the best YouTube channel for mind-blowing smartphone graphic design tutorials? You've hit the jackpot. Our channel offers the latest and timeless graphic design tips. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more electrifying content. See you in our tutorial video.
Alright guys, welcome back to my tutorial video. This is Ali Mabiodun. Please, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for subscribing to this channel. Alright, I've already imported all the necessary resources here on my Pixellab, but then I still want to be showing us a particular trick which you might not know, or which you might know, I don't know, it depends on you. So I want to show you a particular trick in the sense that maybe you came across a design online and you just want to replicate it, or probably you like the size of the design. Maybe you are working on something that is similar, so maybe you don't know the exact size they use. At times it happens to us, but this is the way out. But before I'm going to dive into the main thing, so I'm going to first of all save this, because if I was to show you the process, it is going to take away everything I've already imported here, so I don't want to waste our time. So let me just show you the exact method I'm trying to talk about. So I'm going to first of all save this as project, so that it will be very easy for me, because we need the exact size of this particular design. Do I have the exact size, but then I want to be showing you how to get the perfect size, so in case you came across something like that, on the net. So kindly stick around with the end. So I'm going to be saving this now. You can also do like that in your own, if it's your own design. I'm going to save it. Yeah, just make sure that whenever you're trying to save any design project, try to click on this place, so that whenever you go back to your design, it is not going to get scattered. Just follow this procedure. That's one of the tricks which I'm going to be showing you in my next video. So kindly stick around with the end. So I've already saved it as a project now. So I want to be showing us how you can actually get a perfect size of a design. Kindly stick around with the end. You are going to click on this particular three dots. After clicking on it, just click on use image from gallery. Then you are going to select that particular design which you want its exact size, should in case you don't know the size. So let's say for instance I want to be using this. This is what we want to be designing rather, so but we need the perfect size of it. So I'm going to be clicking on this now. Can you see that? Can you see the size? 2516 by 3179. That's the exact size of that particular design. That's the exact size. Then you are going to mark. Can you see that? So 2516 by 316 or something, 3156, I don't even know. I don't know. So I think let me check it again so that we can easily. 2516 verse height is 3179. So that's the best way for you to be able to know the size of a design flyer. Maybe you came across as I said earlier, you came across a design on the net. I don't know the exact size. This is a perfect way to get the exact size for any design. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to be we are going to start the main thing now. See you in the tutorial video. Alright, welcome back to this tutorial video. So for easy accessibility, or for easy design process, whenever you just get the exact size, try to take up your book and pen and write it down. Then you're going to close that interface. You're going to open it back, or you can just after you might have imported the design, you still have to close the interface back after writing the size down. Then you're going to go to the interface back, so that you'll be able to insert the size. So I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. You should understand it better. After getting the size right, take up your book and pen, write the size down, close the interface, then open it back so that you'll be able to insert the size. So that's that about that. So let's dive into the main thing. So I'm going to be hiding this now. I'm going to hide everything so that I can start from the beginning. So let me hide everything. I think I still need to import the background. I forgot to import the background. So let me just do that very quick without wasting our time. I'm going to skip this area. Alright, welcome back. This is the background. So I'm going to insert it now. This is the background. But before we start our project, I'll first of all need to work on this background. So kindly stick around to the end. So I'm going to come to my color filter. Then I'm going to work on it. You can just play around your color filter. I need to work on this. I'm going to just adjust it. I don't need this. I only need to reduce the background brightness. I'm going to increase the contrast. I'm going to increase the contrast to 15 will be perfect. Yeah, that is that about that. So that when the background is not too light, all other tests or all other materials, all other resources is going to come out poorly. When the background must be contrasting the foreground. The background of an image or of a design must be contrasting the foreground. That's one important principle about graphic design. So kindly stick around me to the end of this video. So I'm going to mark it now. Though I need to give credit to the designer, because I'm actually not the designer of that particular. I'm not the full designer. I came across the design on the net, but I need to give credit to that person because I'm replicating a design. Actually, the designer left the resources, so I picked it and I tried to work with it, and I was able to grab it. So that's why I said I should share it with us. So I give credit to the designer. I don't know the exact name of the designer, but I'm not the one who actually come up with the idea. I just replicated it based on the fact that I saw the design and I found it interesting and educative. That's why I plan to bring it there. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to be working on this background now because the background manipulation is very important. There's a background manipulation here. So I'm going to first of all increase the size of this so that it will be able to fit on with the screen. Yeah, this is perfect. No, let me reduce a little bit. There is one thing about increasing the size of an image on Pixellab. Whenever you try to expand an image on Pixellab, there will be need for you to copy it so that you'll be able to retain the perfect quality. When you copy it, you are going to delete the initial one. Then I'm going to work around with the one that you just copied. So that is how to come back so that you're able to get a perfect and astonishing result. So I'm going to work on the background by just adjusting it here. I'm going to adjust it like this. Yeah. This is perfect. So let me watch the design and let me notice what's next. Can you see it? Then after I've already did this now, I know the next thing. So I'm going to copy this background again. I'm sorry, I'm working on this background. So I'm going to copy this background because if you notice, you would have already seen it in design that it's like it as if there's it's an entrance. So the background was manipulated, not in that manner. It was actually manipulated to be this way. So kindly stick around me to the end. It's not as if anybody cheated me. The guy left only this background and I thought that it should be this way. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let me just hide it and just go on with it. So I'm going to copy this background now. Sorry, I'm working on this background. So I'm going to copy it. This is it, I've already copied. Then after copying it, I'm going to go to my crop. But before going to my crop, I will first of all I'm reading on my crop as well. Then I'm going to, can you see this? I'm going to click on this place, basically to change its direction. At the instance and at the first instance, this particular one is different from this. They are the same, but I actually change it so that it will be having this particular feature at the both side. So kindly stick around me to the end. Yeah. So what I'll be doing next now is for me to just crop this part out, because this is background manipulation. I need to crop it out so that to be able to achieve a astonishing and perfect result. Yeah, this is perfect. Can you see the way I'm cropping it? Can you see that? Then I'm going to crop it out like this. I'm going to crop it out like this. Yeah, and I'm going to mark. Sorry, I'm working on this. I'm working on the first one. Sorry. I'm working on this. I'm working on the one I just copied. Then what I'm going to do now is to just crop some parts out. Can you see what I'm doing? Click on that one that you copied, then click on crop. Then I'm going to crop a large amount out of it so that I'll be able to achieve a perfect result. Now I'm going to mark. Then after doing that, this is the one I'm working on, this one. I'm going to take it to this side, to this end. You know, you notice that, have you noticed the place that we crop this up to? Let me show you. Like, we crop it to be at this particular edge, so that you'll be able to use it to fit in with the other one. Can you see that? I'm going to mark, then I'm going to use it to fit in, so that you'll be able to fit in with this at the same level that I put this. Let me first of all scale this down. I'm going to put everything at the same level so that you're able to achieve a jaw-dropping result. So let me adjust this. Let me take this to this end. I'm going to bring this here like this. You know, we just need to achieve a perfect result. That is why it is taking time. The background manipulation is something that is very important in graphic designing. The background speaks a lot about the design itself. So I need to carefully adjust this to this particular edge, and that is what I'm actually doing. Yeah, can you see it now? Can you see the amazing results? Just take a look at it. But then I still need to work on it, because I need to work on it. Let me show you something. You should notice something. Let me show you something. If you notice something, that because I will be needing to put a frame to the both sides, so that's why I needed to create enough space at the both edges. So kindly stick around me to the end. Sorry, I don't have to delete it. I just want to close it. Alright, so let me keep working on this. But let me first of all adjust this. Let me adjust this like this. Then, well, let me crop some part out so that I'll be able to fit it in perfectly. Okay, let me leave it like that. Then I'm going to place it here. You know, we should be able to manipulate our design in such a way that people will not be able to notice it, as in it will be looking so realistic, in the sense that they will be imagining that does this person actually use smartphone to design this? That is the way we're supposed to be designing. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let me do that. Let me just adjust it. It has to be in a way and manner that it will be looking very, very realistic. Let me first of all decide. I think I need to increase the size of this. Let me add this as well. Let me try to increase the size. Then let me place it here. No, it depends on the result you want to be achieving. If you want to be achieving an astonishing result, you need to take your time. It depends on the result you want to be achieving. So let me delete this so that I can easily copy this again and work on it. Kindly stick around me to the end. This is it. I'm going to go to my cropping. I'm going to change it to this side, and I'm going to cut out a larger portion just like this. Then I'm going to use it to complete this edge. Can you see the results? Can you see that? Then let me just scale it down a little bit. I'm working on the one I copied, I just copied. Can you see that? Everything should be looking realistic, as if you don't even manipulate anything there at all. So I want to be moving the both together. Sorry, I'm really sorry for this. So I want to be moving the both together so that I'll be able to centralize it perfectly. I'm not merging it. So I want to be moving the both together so that I'll be able to centralize it perfectly. Wow, can you see that? I need to work on it a little. I need to move it again. I want a perfect result. That is why it is taking time. I think we can leave it like this. Yeah, I think it's perfect like this. It's still okay like this. Or maybe let me crop out another portion, just a little portion out of it, so that I'll be able to use it to complete this edge. Can you see the result now? Then I'm going to adjust it. Can you see the result now? That the result is now looking amazing. Can you see the way we just walk around it? Can you see it? The way we just walk around and just make sure that the background is well blended. Just follow the same procedure. Kindly stick around to the end. So let me check the next thing. I think the next thing should be this image. Then I'm going to take it to the top. Then I'm going to increase the size. I'm sorry. Let me first of all lock those background first, so that I'll not be touching them. Then let me work on this image. I'm going to be increasing its size. Increase the size. I'm going to be placing it here. Yeah, this is perfect. Then after that, I'm going to work on this image as well. I'm going to come to my eraser, so that I want to be cleaning a larger portion out of it. I'm going to increase this to the highest. I'm going to increase this to the almost the highest. And I'm going to clean this portion of it. I'm going to clean this as well. Just follow the same way I did mine. So you're going to see the result now. Something else. Just follow the same procedure. Then I'm going to mark. Yeah, this is perfect. I've already worked on this image now. Then let me scale it up a little bit. Then I'm going to place it here. Yeah, this is perfect. Then after that, I told you, whenever you try to expand anything on Pixellab, try to copy so that you'll be able to retain the best quality. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to place it up. I'm going to delete the first one. Then I'm going to start working on the one I just copied. Just like this. And I'm going to place it here. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so I'm going to be making use of the frame now. The next thing is the frame adjustment. Let me take it to the top. I'm going to on it. Yeah, this is a frame. Then for me to be able to insert the image well into this frame, I will first of all create a rectangular shape. Or okay, let's do it this way. It does not matter. So I'm going to be let me import those images I'm going to be needing. Let me import them, the images which I'll be needing, just like this. Let me import this. Yeah, alright, this is perfect. I'm going to reduce the size just like this. I'm going to reduce the size. Oh no, let me do this way so that I'll be able to get the perfect result. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to be creating a rectangular shape. After doing that, I'm going to go to my first of all, let me work on this rectangular shape first, so that I'll be able to set it in to fit in well, perfectly well with the frame. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to mark it. Then I'm going to go to color, this other color. I'm going to change it to red. After changing it to red, then I'm going to go to my opacity. I'm doing the purposes for me to be able to set it well with the frame. So I'm going to check it like this. Can you see that it is looking transparent? Then I'm going to work on this. I'm going to adjust it this way so that I'll be able to set it well, perfectly well. Or let me make use of my positioning too. So let me scale it. Yeah, this is perfect. Then after that, I'm going to change the color back to white. Then I'm going to increase this opacity as well. Then I'm going to texturize the image which I want to be inserting, which I want to be putting in the frame. I'm going to be texturizing it inside. So kindly stick around me to the end. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel for more tutorials like this. Then I'm going to mark it. Then after marking it, I'm going to insert it into the frame. I'm going to do it like this. Can you see the result? Then after that, I've already, I would have do the process. Okay, let me show you something. This particular frame is still the same thing as this, and everything is going to be available for you all the resources I use there will be, everything is going to be available for you in the description box. So kindly stick around with it to the end. So I'm going to now take this frame now. They are the same, but I remove this one background twice. So kindly stick around with it to the end. So I'm going to now take this. I'm going to, just take a look at this. You'll notice that it is not perfectly fitted well into the frame. But then I've already removed the whitish background of this one at the back, so that I'll be able to achieve this. So kindly stick around with it then. And then I'm going to be placing this exactly on top of it, so that I'll be able to achieve an astonishing result. Can you see that? This is even exactly how they are facing film. Can you see it? Now I'm going to place it exactly at the top, just like this, just like the way I'm doing. I'm going to make use of my relative positioning to do that perfectly well. Wow, this is amazing. Can you see the result now? Can you see it? Let me remove this. Can you see it? Can you see the difference? Then let me close it. Can you see that? Then after that, I'll still be making use of this. I'll now copy it. We have two images there. I'm now going to copy this, copy the three, copy. Sorry, I wanted to copy it. I'm going to copy this as well. Then I'm going to copy this as well. Then I'm going to, oh sorry, I'll take it to the back. I'm going to copy this as well. Then I'm going to hide them. Then after hiding them, then I'm going to merge these three. I'm going to make them together, so that we'll be able to have one, just one. I'm going to mark. So kindly stick around with the end. Alright, it has finished merging. After that, I'm going to reduce the size a little bit, so that I'll be able to place it here. Then before I do that, I'm going to go to my 3D cycle. Then I'm going to adjust this to 60. Starting gonna be okay. Let me, we need to make it look more realistic. That is what I'm actually working on. 60 will be okay. I used 60 for the first one. Can you see that it is looking as if it is on top of the wall? It is on the wall. Can you see that it is looking realistic? Just go to this 3D cycle, 3D rotate. Then you are going to adjust this y axis to 60% exactly. Can you see the result now? Can you see it? I'm going to place it here as if it is exactly on the wall rather. Can you see that? Then after that, I still need to increase the size of this image itself, so that it will be looking more bold than ever. Yes, this is perfect. Then I'm going to copy it, so that I'll be able to retain the base quality. Let me copy it. Yeah, I've copied it. So I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to be working on with this. Can you see that? Just follow the same procedure which I taught you. I'll be able to achieve an amazing result. So I'll be needing to work with this now. To work with this. Yeah. Take it to the front. Then I'm going to, can you see that? And I'm going to be placing it here. Then I'm going to use my hand to stretch it like this a little bit. Then I'm going to use my relative positioning to position it perfectly well, to increase it, scale it to wow. Can you see the results? Can you see how realistic it is? But then for us to be able to make it to look more realistic, we still need to work on this by going to shadow. We're going to go to shadow. I'm going to on my shadow, and I'm going to reduce the blur radius by clicking on this plus icon. I'm going to reduce it like this. Then can you see that it is even looking more realistic than ever? Can you see that? Can you see the work? Can you see how it is? It is looking more realistic. Then let me just take it back. I'm going to do it like this. Then I can just use my positioning tool to adjust it. So adjust it like this. Yeah, this is actually amazing. Let me enlarge it a little bit. Then I'm going to take this to the top. Yeah, This is perfect. Can you see the result now? Can you see it that it is looking amazing? It is looking amazing. Alright, then I'm going to work on the second image. Let me even check, maybe we are closer to what we are doing. Let me check. What is the design? Okay, I'm trying to, oh, the design is not here anymore. Okay, let me import the design so that I want to know maybe we are still on the track. Maybe we are still on the track. I want to know maybe we are still on the track. Let me import the design to know maybe we are on the track. Maybe we are trying to replace something. I just want to know maybe we are still on the track. Alright, we are still on the track. We are on the track. So let me hide this. So kindly stick around with the edge. Okay. The next thing which I'm going to be doing now is to let me adjust this image to, I want it to be here like this. Okay. Use my positioning tool. Okay. Then let me work on the second one. On this, let me work on the one that which we copied. Let me take them to the top. Those frames and shapes and shape we copied, we are going to be working with them now, one by one. So let me first work on this. I will first of all change the image that is inside. We are to be using two images for this whole design. For this design. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let me use the second image. Second image. Where is it? Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is perfect. Oh no, not this one. Let me, this it's not this one. It's not this one. We're still going to be using, because we have already used the one sorry, because we have the one I wanted to texturize. We have already used it here and cannot use the same thing. So can let's take around with it then. So let me try to import that one. Come in. All the resources is going to be available for you to download in the description box. Kindly stick around with it. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have touched that one. I wanted to texturize something in this one. Every resources that we are using here is going to be available for you to download in the description box. Please don't forget to give this channel thumbs up. That's the only way you can help this channel to grow. Now I'm going to mark it this way. Can you see that? Then after that, I'm going to be opening this one by one. Let me hide this. I'm going to be working with this. I'm going to take it here. I'm going to on this again. Then I'm going to also put it here. Instead of creating new one, that's why we have to copy it from the onset. That's why I told you that we should copy, because I know we are still going to be needing it. Then I'm going to be opening the frame so that we're able to place it on it to get our perfect and amazing result. So kindly stick around me to the end. Wow. Okay, let me adjust it again. Just need to take your time if you want to achieve the best result. Wow, can you see it? Can you see the result? This is actually perfect. Let me check it well. Yeah, this is perfect. Then the next thing for me to do now is just to merge the three together. Sorry, to merge them together as well. Let's wait for it to finish. Yeah, we are finished merging it together. Then after that, we are still going to do the same thing we do here. We made use of plus 60 degree here, but in this instance now we are going to be making use of minus 60, basically to position it to this edge. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to be going to my my 3D rotate. Then I'm going to locate minus 60 degree. Yeah, this is perfect. Then I'm going to place it here as well. Okay, I think we need to work on this. I'm coming. We need to work on this one that is at the top, so that we'll be able to get something serious. We need to work on it. You just need to take your time if you want to achieve a perfect result. Then I'm going to crop some parts to this edge. All right, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. Can you see that? This is actually perfect. This is what we are talking about. Then I'm going to on this back. Then I'm going to now place it here. Can you see that now? Can you see that? We are actually getting closer to achieve our goals. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel for more tutorials like this. Then I'm going to do the same thing which I did here by just, let me use my lazy positioning tool. Then I'm going to use my hand to stretch it here, so that, let me use my grid line. I want it to be at the same level with this. So that's what we're actually working towards. So let me now use my hand to adjust it, so that we are going to be achieving the same level. Sorry, let me take it back. I want us to be achieving the same level. Yeah, this is perfect. Let me adjust it a little. Yeah, this is perfect. They are the same point. Perfect. That's the reason why I made use of my grid line. This is my grid line to achieve the same level, the same point. So kindly stick around me to the end. Okay. Let me adjust this so that it will be looking more realistic. So alright, this is perfect. Then I'm going to do the same thing by adding shadow. I did the same thing here by adding shadow to this particular frame, so that it will be looking more realistic. Then I'm going to reduce its blur radius as well, just like this. I already used this, but we can just use our hand to reduce the blur radius by just reducing it to this end. Then I'm going to mark, so that it will be looking more realistic and engaging. Can you see that? So let us check what is the next thing we are going to do in our flyer design. Okay, I think this flyer was designed with Photoshop. I actually replicated it on my phone. So kindly stick around to the end. So let me check what are the next thing we should be needing to. Okay, I think the next thing is to come up with the right top and other resources like that. The right top and the resource, another resource. So let me hide it. The right top is behind every smile. Okay, right, behind every smile. So I'm going to be making use of Montserrat font. So let me first of all edit it. Behind, capital letter, then followed by small letters. Behind. Then I'm going to go to fonts to choose the right font for it. So kindly stick around me to the end. They are making use of Montserrat font. Montserrat. This one will be okay. This Montserrat board. We have different weights of fonts. So I'm going to be on it now. I'm going to increase the size a little. I'm going to be placing that here. Then let me work with my grid line as well, so that everything will be properly aligned. I'm going to place it here. I don't want it to be more than 5%. 5% to be perfect. No, the 7% will be okay. I don't want it to be too, this is actually okay. I want it to, no, I don't want it to pass 7. I think everything I'll be designing is not going to pass that level. That's the purpose of the grid line. If you can't see it well, you can just zoom like this. Can you see that? Then you'll be able to see it well. Can you see that? Then I'm going to zoom back. Yeah, that's that. Okay, let me centralize it. Okay, then what's the next thing? Let me check. What's the next thing? Okay, behind every smile should be in capital letter. We are making use of Montserrat font as well, but of different weights. The one we are going to be using now will be of different weight, and it is going to be in capital letter. So kindly stick around me to the end. I'm going to, okay, let me first of all edit it. Then I'm going to play everything so that I'll be able to work with it in capital letter. Behind. No, every, not behind, every. That's the next thing. Then I'm going to increase the size. I'm going to place that here. It should not be too much. I'm going to place that here. Alright, let me centralize that as well. Let me check what is the next thing. What is the next thing? Okay, behind every smile. Okay, I'm going to be using same Montserrat font but in different weights. No, they have different weights. Okay, kindly stick around me to the end. Not even this weight. Let me copy it. Smile. Oh, I forgot to change the shade of this. Let me change the weight of this one. I forgot to change it. Its weight, you know, different same font but different weights, and it has different purposes. So kindly check around it depends on the content and context of the design. So let me just Montserrat. So I'm going to be using the bolder one, for this, like this. Yeah, can you see that? Can you see the difference? The bolder one for this. I'm going to make sure I centralize it. Then I'm going to scale it up a little bit. A little. Yeah, then I'm going to work on this one. Even this one is going to be of different shade. That's why you need to take your time with me to the end of the video. Smile. Capital letter. Capital letter. Then I'm going to go to my font to change the fonts. You know, I need to change the fonts. You know, different, same font but different weights and different purposes. I need something like that. Something that is not as thick as the rest. Something like this. Okay. Something like this will be perfect. Then I'm going to change the color. Go to color. I'm going to choose the red color that is in the image body. Just like this. Can you see that? Can just adjust it a little bit. Can choose to adjust the color, or we can leave it like that, sha. Then I'm going to increase this. Sorry, I think this is not the right shade I'm supposed to use. Let me choose another width of font. So kindly stick around me to the end. So let me, because that one is too tiny. Yeah, this one will be perfect. This one will be perfect. Then I'm going to increase the size so that it will be able to be at the same level with this. Can you see that? Then I'm going to scale it up. My positioning tool, I'm going to scale it up like this. Then we still need to do something because we have some typography to still put, and I think we have not created enough space. Can you see it? Now we don't have enough space here, but then there's a way out of it. So that's what I want to be doing now. Kindly stick around with it then. So I'm going to working on the background by moving the backgrounds together, including the frames. You know, those are the backgrounds. I'm going to be, scale them down like this, so that to be able to secure enough space for us to, put our right up. It is very important. So because we need enough space, so I'm going to mark. Can you see that? We've been able to create enough space for our design? So I think I need to work on adjusting all this properly. Then I'm going to, let me see something. I actually did something there. That's what the designer actually did when I saw this design. So I'm going to show you the same thing now. This particular every, if you notice it, you notice that it is kind of blunt. Let me show you how I got the effect. I come to opacity after clicking on the test, then I reduce its opacity to 51. I can still remember. Can you see that? I actually made use of Lightroom and Pixellab for the finishing of this design. So kindly stick around me to the end. So after that, let me check. What next? Okay. lies a hidden or untold. Okay, let's work on that. Lies a hidden or untold. I'm going to come up with the right up like this. Then lies in capital letter, hidden slash untold. Yeah, I'm still going to be making use of the Montserrat font because I don't need to be using up to 5 fonts. 3 fonts is okay for a design. So kindly stick around with it again. I'm still going to be making use of Montserrat fonts. All the resources used in this for this design is going to be available for you to download in the description box. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. So Montserrat, but of different shade. Let me use this particular shade of it. Then I'm going to reduce the size. I don't want to be touching this. So let me make use of my relative positioning to position it like this. Let me first of all centralize it first. Centralize it. Then I'm going to work. I think I'll be able to work on it with my hand. With the manual method. Yeah, this is actually perfect. Behind every smile lies a hidden or untold story. This is where the works end. This is where the design. You're almost getting to the end of the design. You're almost getting to the end. So kindly stick around to the end. So let me check what's the next thing. Yeah, because it's kind of manipulation. As sorry, there's a kind of manipulation for this for the typography story something. Let me show you. Can you see it? It's a kind of manipulated. So I'm going to show you how I was able to do that. I just watched the design and I just think about it. I think the design was carried out on Photoshop, but then I used my smartphone. That's one advantage about using smartphones, or the advantage of smartphone designers. So let me just go straight. So story. I'm still going to be using the same Montserrat font, but of different weights. So kindly stick around me till the end of this video. So I'm going to just edit it. Then I'm going to write it in capital letter. The first one will be capital letter and the rest will be small letter. Story. Then I'm going to increase the size like this. Can you see that? Increase it just like this. I can just let me just scale the image down. This image, let me scale it down so that I will be able to secure enough space. This is perfect. So story. So I'm going to locate color. Then I'm going to give it the same pattern of red, but then I do a kind of manipulation there. I'm going to go to my gradients. After going to my gradients, I'm going to click on this plus sign. After doing that, I'm going to change it to this pattern. Can you see this pattern? You can choose any kind of pattern here. We are working on with this. Then I'm going to adjust it like this. Can you see what I'm doing? I choose this pattern, then I adjusted it like this. Then after that, I'm going to click on this particular edge. I'm going to click on this color something. I'm going to click on the color picker. I'm going to pick the same red in the girl's image. I'm going to mark just like this. I'm going to come here and I'm going to make you to look transparent just like this. And I'm going to mark. Can you see that? Can you see what we've been able to achieve? I'm going to mark it. Can you see that? Can you see the results? Now I'm going to go to my I need to change the have I changed it? No, I think I have not changed the font. I need to change the font to something bolder so that to be able to achieve something unique. So kindly stick around me till the end. I'm going to go to I'm still going to be using, I've said it earlier, the same Montserrat but of different pattern. About this, yeah, this is okay. This is, can you see that? I'm going to place it here. Don't worry, everything is still going to come out fully. I made use of Lightroom Pixellab. So when after we might have through with the design here, we are going to take it to Lightroom and Pixellab to finalize the editing. So kindly stick around me to the end. So I'm going to centralize this as well. I'm going to take it to the top. I think, okay, I did not reduce it. I didn't reduce the opacity because we are not going to reduce it opacity, just leave it the way it is. Then I'm going to scale it up just like this. So I'll make this I'm gonna make this tutorial video to be in two sections because I don't want it to be too long. For the editing aspect, it's going to be one section on its own. So kindly stick around to the end. So because we are still going to edit the design on Pixellab and Lightroom. We have a tutorial video on how to add lens flare because they actually made it of lens flare. So that tutorial video is already available. So I'm going to link into this tutorial video. Then for the Lightroom aspect, I'm going to do a separate editing video for this design. So kindly stick around to the end. Then after this, then I'm going to copy it. I'm going to copy. Then after I copied it, then I'm going to go to stroke. I'm going to go to stroke. I'm going to on the stroke like this. I'm going to change the stroke to white. Can you see that? And I'm going to go to color. I'm going to change it to color. Then after that, I'm going to click on this plus sign. I'm going to reduce it to make the text color to look transparent. Can you see that? Can you see what we've been able to achieve? Then after that, I'm going to go to my opacity. I need to reduce this opacity. When we talk about story, based on this design concepts, when we talk about story, story is something that has happened in the past. And based on the test, he's trying to, he's talking about story. And story is not something that is really clear. That is really clear rather. So that is why the story test is like this. Based on the designer's view. Every element on design, on the particular design, adds its own meaning. So that's why we are actually doing that. Kindly stick around with it. So I'm going to place that here. I'm going to adjust it a little bit. Let me work on it like this. Let me reduce its opacity again. It must not be that transparent. Then I'm going to adjust it like this. But then this stroke is too much. I need to reduce it to 3 or 2. 2 be perfect. Yeah, 2 is perfect. Can you see that now? Can you see the amazing results? Just take a look at it. Can you see that? No, can you see it? This is amazing. Then I'm going to return it back. You've been able to achieve this now. So let me check what's the next, because this lady is a singer, Mercy Chinwo. I know if most of us is going to know this lady. He is a gospel singer. Most of us is going to know this lady. So let me try to check what next. Can you see that you've been able to achieve it? So the next is this particular test here, and this. So we are almost at the end of this chapter. Please stay with me till the end. So I have everything here. Let me just bring it up. Let me first of all bring this star something. It's a star something. Yeah, this is now. First of all, place that here. Let me reduce the size. I'm going to place it here. Let me reduce it again. I'm going to place it here. Then I'm going to copy it again. I'm going to place that here again. It depends on you. You can just change the method if you like, and if you want to replicate it exactly it is just like me, you can just follow the same procedure. So let me bring it the next thing. I think the music something is the next thing. The music icon. Yeah, where is it? This is not it. Let me please. Here is the music something. I think I haven't imported it. So let me just quickly pause this videos. Then let me pause this videos so I'll be able to import it. Alright, welcome back. So this is the music icon which I'm talking about. I'm going to mark it. I did a tutorial video on how to add lens flare to various design, because this design the designer added a lens flare which I'm going to be doing, but I might not explain very deep. If you need it to have video, just check the description box below. So that's that about that. I'm just going to reduce the size of this, then I'm going to adjust it like this a little bit. Now I'm going to place it here, reduce the size. I'm going to place it here. It depends on you. You can decide to change the way it is, but if you want to get something that is similar to this, you can just follow the same step. You can just like the girl is singing, just look as if the girl is singing, because this is a musical icon. So I'm going to copy it again, because I think I also added it here. I added it here also, but then we still need to do something because we are almost at the end of this video. So I need this particular icon here, this particular one. So I'm going to take it to the top and I'm going to bring it in. Can you see it? Then I'm going to adjust it like this. Adjust it. Then I'm going to stretch it a little bit. Then I'm going to make it too small. And I'm going to put it here. I'm going to adjust it like this. I think the boy's name is Caris. That baby's name, I think it's Caris. Yeah. Then after that, I actually work on this. I work on this particular icon. I've already clicked on this icon. Then I'm going to go to my filter. I'm working on it with filter. Then I'm going to reduce its brightness as well. I'm doing this. You're going to see the result. So 30 will be fine. I'm going to increase the contrast. Can you see the results? Just take a look at it. Let me take it back. Can you see it that it is looking somewhat blunt? But when I add this effect now, you are going to see the difference. I'm going to reduce the brightness to 33. Then I'm going to 33. Brightness to minus 33. Minus 33. I'm going to now increase the contrast to 19. Can you see the result? That it is looking more attractive. 19 will be perfect. Can you see that? Can you see it? Then after that, I'm still working on it. I'm going to go to my shadow, outer shadow. This is inner shadow. I'm using the outer shadow. I'm going to on it. It brings black. Then I'm going to click on this plus icon. I'm going to click on this color picker. Then I'm going to select from the background this particular sunlight color. I'm going to pick it. Can you see that? I'm going to mark. I'm going to press. Can you see that? I just pick a color from the background so that everything will be able to blend together. That's what I actually did here. Then after that, I'm going to input the Caris. I think the baby's name is Caris. Then I will see. Okay, let me first of all scale it down. I'm still going to make use of Montserrat font. So of different shades. So let me just go to my fonts to select the Montserrat font. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel if you are really getting something different. Please, it's not easy to come up with tutorial videos. It's not easy. Please help this channel to grow. So Montserrat font. So I'm going to choose this as well. I'm going to mark. I'm going to reduce the size. Then I'm going to put it at the center, just like this. Can you see that? Then I'm going to work on it as well so that it will be more bolder. So I'm going to go to my shadow, outer shadow, to on it, and I'm going to leave it like that. You see that you would have noticed the difference. Let me show you. Let me click on it like this. I'm going to go to my outer shadow. Let me remove the outer shadow. Can you see it? That is, it's looking more, it's not really coming out well. So let me click on it again. I'm going to add the outer shadow. Can you see the difference? That it does shadow and it makes the text to look more bolder. So let me return it, because it might look as if it doesn't have any effect on it. It has, but you might not notice it like that. So let me just adjust this. Okay, let me adjust it like this. I'm going to reduce the size. Then let me make use of my lazy positioning to place it here like this. It's just like the lady is singing, because he's a musician, a gospel musician. So kindly stick around until the end. So I think I need to adjust it like this. Anyhow, it doesn't need to be perfect. At least it should be okay. No, it doesn't need to be perfect, but at least it should be looking good. So I'm going to mark. So I think the next thing here, let me check from our design. The next thing is this Messi Chinwu, and the other one is my name. Okay, Messi Chinwu Blessed. So that's the musician name. We are already at the end of this tutorial video, so let me just finish it up. I think something is missing. This particular star that is here, let me try to find it. Oh, I've mistakenly deleted it, so let me copy it again. Then I'm going to place it back to its position. I mistakenly deleted it, so it's located here. Right, so let me just write the message in whatever. Let me quickly write that so that we'll not be wasting our time. Capital letter message Chinwu blessed. Yeah, all right, let me now place it. It should be small. Then after that, I'm going to change the font to Montserrat. No, you're not using Montserrat this time around. You are using separate color or different color from Montserrat. That one is like a serif font. It's a serif font. So let me try to find, I don't know the name, but I can just easily find one that is similar. Okay. I can use this. Let me just use this. It's a serif font, just like this. Then after that, I'm going to go to my spacing to give it enough spacing, just like this. 41 will be perfect. Then after that, I can now centralize it like this. Then after that, I can now give it a shadow so that it will be coming out boldly. I'm going to give it without a shadow. Can you see that? Messi Chinwu placed. Then let me use my lazy positioning to place it where I think it should be around 10. Okay, then I can now place it beneath, just like this. Can you see that? Already, if you can't see anything, just zoom it like this. Can you see that? You're going to zoom it back, press this back. So we are already, let me check, are we missing anything? I don't think anything is missing. The only thing that is missing is the what is it called? The lightning effects, or let me say the lens flare effect. Though we can actually achieve the lens flare effect on this Pixellab. I've did a tutorial video on that. You can check the link above, or you can check the description box. It's going to guide you through on how to add lens flare using Pixellab and Pixart, so you can check it. So our next tutorial video is going to be on how I'm going to upscale this design using Lightroom, because I don't want this tutorial video to be too long. So please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel so that for more tutorial videos like this. Thank you for sticking around me to the end of this tutorial video. See you in the next tutorial video.